Hello everyone and welcome to Photo Finds. I'm your host, Gavin Hatch. This week is pretty cool because we're actually be going over to the West Coast. My friend Josh from Universal actually took some photos for me at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Hollywood at Universal Studios. It just opened this week and he was there yesterday and got some pictures for me, so I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Josh. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at what we see over in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter on the West Coast. Now, just like every theme park, when they open up something new and big, they advertise it on their park map. So as you can see here, they obviously are advertising the Wizarding World of Harry Potter on their park map. And there are some big differences between the Wizarding World of Harry Potter on the West Coast and ours here in Orlando, Florida. So we have Diagon Alley, we have the Hogwarts Express, and we have Hogsmeade. They just have Hogsmeade, so when you go there, don't expect to be able to ride the train or to be able to see Diagon Alley. But they do have the Forbidden Journey, just like we do, even though it is kind of enhanced. It has 3D, and also it has some cool effects that we don't have, but hopefully we will have in the future. Now, if you've been to Hogsmeade at Universal Orlando, then you have probably been able to experience Dragon Challenge, the dueling roller coasters, which is really fun. It's my favorite coaster, but you will not be able to ride that in Hollywood. As you can see here, if you're familiar with Hogsmeade at Universal Orlando, you'll notice that this is usually the entrance to the roller coaster, but it is not there. So it's just a wall and a facade there. And as you know, at Dragon Challenge, you can't bring any loose articles with you on the ride, so they have free lockers to use while you're riding. Well, that space that houses the lockers at Orlando is used as a photo opportunity in Hollywood, since they don't need lockers there. And since they don't have a Hogwarts Express train that you can actually sit on and take photos in, they do have in that space a photo opportunity, so you can sit down and it looks like you're sitting in the Hogwarts Express. And they also have some props like wands and scarves, which is kind of cool, and you can get your photo taken. So that's really neat. I like how that space was used for that. It's still very odd looking at these pictures, and I've seen video on YouTube of the area, and it's just kind of weird not seeing Dragon Challenge in Hogsmeade. It's just something I'm used to. And in the comments below, let me know what you think. Do you think they should have, I know they're limited on space, but do you think if they had the space, they should have added more? Or if you think they do have space, should they have added more? Shrek is right next door to the area, so I feel like maybe they could have used that space, got rid of Shrek, and put more Hogsmeade stuff there. For those of you that are fans of Ollivander's Wand Shop, where the wand chooses you, it's there in Hogsmeade, but it is going to be in a different spot compared to the one in Orlando. It's across the street from where it is usually in Orlando. Something they have at their Ollivanders that we don't have is a wait time sign, so you can actually see how long you're going to be in line for. I know that when Hogsmeade opened up here in Orlando, the wait time for the Wand Shop was actually longer than most of the attractions in that land. It was crazy how people were waiting for a merchandise store, but it is a really cool experience though. So that's really interesting. It's a cool thing to have, especially since they now only just still have one Ollivanders and we have two now, and the Orlando parks. That way they can wait and know what the wait time is going to be. Something they do have in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade in Hollywood that we don't have in Orlando is the Wiseacres Wizarding Equipment Store. Now, this is a store here in Orlando, but it's located at the exit of the Escape from Gringotts attraction, so it's in Diagon Alley. So they brought it over to Hogsmeade in Hollywood. Also, the Zongo section inside Honeydukes is very, very small compared to how it was in Orlando. So the Flight of the Hippogriff attraction is also in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Hollywood, but it was apparently made by a different ride manufacturer, a different one from the one at Islands of Adventure. And also, the seats are completely different on this attraction. It looks like people have kind of their own individual seats. The lap bars are different as well. And when you're riding, here's the view, and you can see Hogsmeade, but it's so funny, you can also see the Simpsons ride in part of Springfield from the top of the Flight of the Hippogriff attraction. And unlike Orlando, they actually have Hagrid's motorcycle there. My friend was also nice enough to snap a few pictures of the construction going on at the Walking Dead attraction. Now, I'm a huge fan of haunted houses, and if you are, then you have to go to Universal Studios Florida to see this when it opens up, because this is going to be a year-round haunted house experience, and I want to do it. I might make a trip out to California this summer just to do this, and of course to see Harry Potter, but it is really such a great idea. I hope it's something that eventually comes to Universal Orlando, but to be able to have a haunted house experience all year long, and also to have it being Walking Dead, because Walking Dead is pretty terrifying, that's just such a a great idea. I'm very excited. And if you get to go do that, please comment below in future episodes and let me know what you thought of it. So last week's photo find question was, how many seats were in the arena at the Lights Motors Action Extreme Stunt Show at Disney's Hollywood Studios? And it was 5,000, and I was, again, very surprised of how many of you knew the answer to that. So yes, there were 5,000 seats in the arena at Lights Motors Action Extreme Stunt Show. So here's this week's question. Which attraction closed at Universal Studios Hollywood to make room for the Mummy attraction? The Revenge of the Mummy roller coaster opened up in Universal Studios Hollywood. Which attraction had to go to make room for that ride to come on in? It's one of my favorite rides. So go ahead and comment below if you know. Don't cheat though. Don't go looking this up on Wikipedia. If you know it, comment below. If you don't, then read the other comments. But let's go ahead and answer this question. And of course, if you get it correct, I will put you in next week's episode. And that will do it for this week's episode. A huge thank you again to my friend Joshua for going out to Universal Studios Hollywood and taking those photos for me. I really appreciate it. I'm very jealous, but hopefully I get to go out there this summer. I really want to see that, and also the Walking Dead experience. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this week. Go ahead and comment below, give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to Attractions Magazine. And don't forget to get out, have fun, and enjoy the parks.